Hello, learners. Today it's a little bit cold, so make sure that you wear something warm. So remember that the previous topics that we have been covering, we have been defining numbers, types of numbers, and we defined 6 categories of numbers. Then we added another category of numbers that we call the perfect square. Today we are going to be looking on operations that we can perform on numbers. So there are types of operations that we can perform on numbers. For example, we can do addition, where you add a number 2 plus 1, which is equals to 3. You have performed an addition operation. Secondly, we can perform a subtraction operation, where you can subtract, 3 minus 4, which is minus 1. This is a subtraction operation. Also, you can perform a multiplication operation, where you multiply 4 multiplied by 2. This is equal to 8. This is a multiplication operation. You can also perform a division operation, where you can divide 8 divided by 2, which is equal to 4. That is a division operation. So also we have two more operations that we can do on numbers, which are squaring numbers. Squaring numbers, for example, 4 squared, which is equal to 16. Or we can find the square root operation, where we can find maybe say square root of 25, which is equal to 5. So these are the operations that we can perform on numbers. So what happens when we have all these operations in a single question? So we need to have order of operation. We need to have order of operation, which is the topic that we need to look at today, which is order of operation. Order of operation. So there is a set rule that mathematicians agree on how to do these operations. So it goes by B I M A S D. It's beam dash. So it changes. It started as board mass, and it went to bomb dash. Now it's beam dash, which B represents brackets and I represent indices, squares, and M represent multiplication, D represent division, then A represent addition, S represent subtraction. So these are the order of operation. When you are given a sum, you use this order. When you first see bracket, you operate things that are inside the bracket. If you see a square root or an index, you then operate on this. When you see a multiplication sign, then you operate on the multiplication sign, followed by division, addition, then subtraction. That is the order of operation. Okay, let's do an example. Let's say, for example, you are given 2 plus 4 brackets 1 plus 3. And you are given a square root sign. You are given a square root sign. Remember our formula? In that. So, firstly, you look for brackets. If there are brackets, near there, you're going to perform an operation inside the brackets first. So 2 plus 4, square root of the operation inside the bracket, addition. So you're going to add 1 plus 3, which is going to give you 4. So after that, you look for the index, which is square root. So you are going to have 2 plus 4 multiplied. You still remember, if like this, it means there's a multiplication sign here, square root of 4, which is 2. So after index, you're going to do your multiplication. So you're going to have 2 plus 4 times 2 is 8. So you're going to have 10, which is your answer. So that's how we do order of operation.